let's get this show on the road. Welcome everyone. So let's get it all up and running. Yeah, I want to go through this trade that I think a lot of people took, which was rather nice. And there's a little bit of a thing which I think people saw a little bit earlier for these buys. Someone was looking at 6 o'clock, and I want to go through why that was not the best area to get in, because I think this one might have closed above. Can you see here? But why did we not execute on this candle? I told people not to execute. Okay, trying to think in the next couple of minutes why I told people not to execute on that one. Okay, so yeah, we'll take a look. Wow, yesterday was interesting, man. FOMC was mad. I had to look at it after because I passed out. Yesterday was not a vibe, I'm not gonna lie. I fucking passed out literally straight after that stream. I woke up at 11 o'clock at night, and then I passed out again until now. I've literally been asleep for fucking... Wait, I've been asleep for... Well, 12 hours would be 3 AM, so... like 15, 16 hours, so... So yeah, I'll go through the Goldie in a second. Let's just take a look at GJ. Looking like, wow, oh my god. So looking at FOMC pushed all the way back up, and now it's back in this shitsville again. Great. Yesterday, GJ was a piece of shit. So well done for people leaving it alone. We left it alone yesterday. There's no trades taken yesterday. So daily time frame actually closed bullish, right? Closed bullish above the previous one. The FOMC might have helped that. It was closed bullish above, making a little wick, then maybe continue and flip. However, we have broken the low already, so that kind of sucks. 4-hour time frames, big ass rejection, came to the 4-hour resistance and was like, nope, I do not want to be here anymore. And then, yeah, 4-hour time frame over here is bearish. Past two ones have been bearish, closed bearish as well, below a little bit minor support. It's actually closed below 16500, which is good to see. So yeah, take a look at the hourly, the 30 minutes. So looking like we are bearish, right? But it kind of came pretty aggressive through the whole of Asian. So now looking like we're all ranging pretty hard. Where support was before was right around here, I'd say. So it looks like it's holding this level. So for me personally, if we get sells below this area here, we could be looking good to continue down. Where could we fill up to? Well, we could probably fill to 164,280. That would be nice for us. Let's put this on. Sells below 164,595. For the sells, I think that'll look beautiful. For the buys, they're going to be a little bit harder because we're just so bearish. And even if we took buys in this area, 164,900, the price action in this whole area was fucking garbage yesterday. That I don't think I'd feel comfortable with it. So for me, I'd probably look for buys potentially above 164,250. I think that's what I'm going to look for. 164,250. So for people who took the gold trades, where did you guys have your zones marked? Where was first TP? Very, very obvious. Where's first TP? Someone draw it up. It's hit here, so yeah, beautiful. Yeah, so I'd say right in them areas, that's your first TP. I'd say more so like this, yeah, like the body. Again, very, very nice. So if you took that trade there, yeah, you'd have been up nicely there, like 18, 19 pips. Your stop loss was 12, so nice. And then now you've got your runner risk-free to continue to the next. Where would you take more positions off? Someone tell me. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. That's what I like to see, guys. Yeah, probably this res, right? I also actually tapped this one here, but yeah, the second one will be up there, right? Beautiful. So let's go through why I didn't look at it at the 1 o'clock. So if you look at the chat, I think I said to people, 1 second. So Manuel took it nicely after the retest. Beautiful. So I think for me personally, oh shit, 1 second. I said, where we go? There we go. So I said gold has a 5-minute trend line for buys, but the higher time frame looks rough. Hourly especially. So what I meant for the hourly was that the hourly just opened. Look, this is 6:03. And what we've been noticing on the backtesting sessions that if it's right at an hourly, you normally get some big volume in. And basically this candle just closed above. So what you could have done over here is had this line, which I know some people did. This one here. After tapping this one and this one. Okay, so like this. Actually, I think went to this one as well. Nah, I didn't. Now, people may have got hurt there if they took a buy on back on this level. But the reason why they got hurt is because it's the start of the hourly. If you think about taking a buy there, the hourly candle doesn't even have a lower wick yet because it hasn't made one. So it has to come down. Obviously, it wicks everyone out, and then it finally continues. And this one was the closure, okay? So now you've got your lower wick of the hourly, okay? And now this 50 minutes closed bullish. Can you see now the 50 minutes closed bullish? Looking like it's rejecting support. Okay. Wait for the lower wick. And I think Ali was in here. Let's take a look. I had a buy limit, but it didn't activate. Did you get it here? I think your buy limit was there, wasn't it? So I think Ali's buy limit was there. Which makes sense, right? Because it's at the retest and it's touching the trend line. This one actually didn't touch the trend line, so if you didn't get in there, don't worry about it. It didn't actually touch it. But it was very, very close. It might have got slipped in. But yeah, that was nice. And then we continue to the highs. It's the first TP, then second TP. So nice to see it again for the second or third day in a row. Very early on at 6:20. But man, if you can get the moves, you're pretty much done for the morning already. So yeah, I'll go through Goldie again, but that's kind of the trade, this morning's trade, right? So let me just get rid of all this. So yeah, going on to that part, don't enter on the start of hourlies. They bring in too much volume. Okay. Through our backtesting sessions, we've realized that the hourly time frames when they open are a little bit scary. So wait for a couple minutes for it to make the lower wick, find the direction, and then if it closes above the trend line, it should be good. Okay, so daily's clearly bullish. Should come up to 1742 today. The 4-hour time frame is bullish also. The hourly time frame looking like it's made the support, which is good. 30-minute and 15-minute, as I said, has just reacted off this level. So well done for people taking them buys if you got in. I think for me, it was very, very close to the wick, but it didn't really hit it. Yeah. But beautiful. Very, very nice. And now, as I said, because you're so high up, here, if you got in right around there, I think Manuel got in on the flip. So you got in on the flip there, stop loss below like that. Your stop is very, very, you know, decent now. And now you're risk free, you've already taken partials, and now you've got all this room to play to then maybe get up to here, which would be 40 pips. So, very nice. Thinking that I'm just 15 and 30 minutes later on, yeah, I mean, it's quite choppy here now, right? I wouldn't want to take buys here. Okay, taking the buys are down there. Taking buys here is going to be a little bit hard because it's rejected it so many times, okay?
Yeah, exactly. It's rejected again. Hard.
Yeah, exactly. Brother, you have a funding account? I used Funding Talent for like 9 months, and then now I've got my own funds. And I have been for a year now, so. You took this one, Max? Nah, I missed it by a couple of minutes. I was getting ready. But I wanted to be honest with you, I wanted it to see it play out again. So I was happy to miss that one. I saw this big. So I was watching it at 6 o'clock, and then when this big red candle came down, I was like, yeah, it's not ready yet. But I think people got their interest with once this 5-minute goes back bullish above. They go, oh man, now if it breaks this trend line here, that's the one. So it was nice. Stop loss 12 pips, gain has been like 20 something pips. So yeah, okay. So yeah, that's the Goldie for us. So yeah, GJ, I'm gonna wait for sells below. I think it's gonna be much nicer. Got in a bit late. Oh, trader Mickey for gold. I watched little Raj's FOMC stream. Man, if he didn't close that last one, it was gonna run. So yeah, that's it for GJ and Goldie. I'm just gonna let it sort itself out, but that's the main move done this morning. Because now, as I said, this resistance is pretty hard, right? You can see it pretty obviously how hard it is. Okay, so Euro JPY. Also a thing, if you got slapped on those earlier buys there, another thing that you had to look at was the 15. The 15 at the time was just ranging like this. You know, this was the entry candle when you started to see the bullish push, which also went with the 5. So yeah, 5-minute trend line sells. No, 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 no. 5-minute trend line sells would be, I mean, if you're looking at it like from here to here, this is way too, oh shit, sorry. This is way too steep. Like that is way too steep. This is too shallow, too narrow, I'd say. So there's nothing for the sells right now. Okay, I'll take a look at EJ as well. What the hell did Asian do to these charts, man? Jesus Christ. Asian just set it off. I sent the same trade in Discord. Oh, Trader Mickey, I'll take a look at it, man. Well done, you got both of them this week then, eh? You got both. Well, we missed those 2 there. There was actually some at NY yesterday as well, but I was being to shit. I was not doing that. Which some people took as well. Okay, so daily time frame bearish, has already broken the lows of the previous. The 4-hour time frame now is close bearish below support. So theoretically now, this should in the next couple hours or so fill this range here, this zone there, if it closes below that little level. The only issue it has is that it's got 138 right there, so that's a big psychological level. But yeah, it looks like it's good to continue down. Hourly track time frames are just retracing a little bit. So yeah, I think man, I was thinking there's gonna be sells below here, but it's just right at 138. It kind of sucks. So let's take a look on the left hand side if there's anything to the left of me. Yeah, there's a big support at 138. Big support. Can you see how many times it's hit? So 970 is probably going to be best, right? Because below 138, resistance there, support there, it's getting me all this traffic. I think that's probably the easiest area. Probably. So yeah, for me the sells, the Asian sells are way too bearish for me to even look at sells. I'm just going to wait for a retracement and then sells back down probably. You can see these candles especially are struggling to push up, right? Manuel might be alright if it breaks these highs. I doubt it though, it's very, very bad. It's very hard resistance up here, right? Very, very hard.
Well, the only thing I see gold going up, pushing hard, is that when news came out yesterday, all European banks were closed. Institutions and shit like that, they were closed. So when they open now, they will look at gold, they will see, they will digest, like Raja says, the news that were given yesterday by New York. Price might spike down a little bit for the banks to get a better price, and then gold will push up.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's just me thinking about it.
Yeah, makes sense.
My runner is to 44.
Yeah, that's a good
is where
target.
I have my runner. Yeah, and I'm up 25 pips at the moment.
Nice to see it, man.
Yeah.
So you see all of these ones. I only took one trade, and I did it on purpose. Oh no, this was at 1 o'clock. I did this one at 8 a.m. and I lost. So yeah, normally right at the hourlies it's a little bit harder. So the second closure back above there was the one.
Yeah.
And you had to hold it for a while, but as we say again, right? Once you get the trend, As long as it doesn't close below the trend line, you're fine.
Yeah, exactly.
So can you see, this fucked around, but once it started moving, you were good. How much profit did that go into? Yeah, 9 pips. You might have been break even there. You might have hit the break even there, but for me, it's nowhere near the trend line. And when we back test, I don't really look at that until it gets moving, right? So nice. How do Raja always get big win, but I always close trade early? Well, it's just Raja just doesn't care, right? I copied Raja's last trade, but I closed 11 pips because I was scared. Yeah, well, you need to always remember, what did you take Raja's 45 grand trade in the morning as well? Did you take it? Because if not, then that's probably why. He doesn't care if he loses fucking 8 grand. He's only made 45 grand today, so who cares? Whereas if you've only taken 10 pips for 4 and now you're up 10 pips, then you're going to want to close, right? You've just doubled your money in the day. But you haven't taken a 60 pip stanker in the morning, right? So that's the difference. He doesn't care. He's already up 45 grand. So if he takes 2 losses that are 10 grand each, he's still up 24 grand, 25 grand. Max, is the trend line from 17 valid from 1711? 1711? 1711? The fuck? Oh, down here. I think it's too much with the news. I don't know. I think for me, nah. I wouldn't look for the sells, to be honest. I'd leave it. Oh man, that was so good. I'm just glad I've seen it again. So, and there you go. So TP2 might be. How much would you be up by now? So, yeah, you're coming towards there. 40 pips. Nice.
If this time, next time we have big major news on USD, and I see that Goldie gives me a Black Ted setup, like it gave me yesterday, and gave me CPY last time, and gave me on NFP last time, I'm gonna enter. Yeah. Because Black Ted ruled over any of those news. It respected it like a T. And if you got Black Ted yesterday, I think Jason sent it a picture on Telegram. You had had 200 pips in your pocket. Yeah. So next time it happens, I'm gonna be not balls deep, but I'm gonna be in it. That definitely, and give it a try, because it happened. I saw it. It happened. The last 4 major news. If you have a Black Ted setup, the Black Ted setup works like beautifully. Yeah.
Black Ted setup is going to be the webinar that's coming out today, man. So don't worry about it. I'm explaining all of it. Let's look at GJ. Oh yes, get your ass down. Flip that 4-hour boy. Here we go. Oh, Goldie. And there you go. So here right now, nearly a couple more pips more, then that'll be TP2 at 40 pips. Max, do you consider trend lines with less than 3 touches? Yep, this one had less than 3. 1, 2, and then a 3 closure. But it has to have a 1, a 2, and then a 3rd closure. And what I've also realized as well is when you get the 3rd closure, like when you actually get the closure above, it's got to be strong. If it's a weak ass candle, man, like this one was kind of weak. It's got to be quite a strong one as well. We only enter on the strong candles, I've realized. So yeah, take a look at GJ. Yeah, it's looking good, man. If we come below, I'm not gonna lie. 10 minutes left. Looking good. Let's look at EJ as well. EJ's got a while. GJ doesn't look too bad. Where's Mr. Bry today? Hello, Mr. Bry.
Aye.
How you doing?
Lekker bro.
Good bro.
Lekker bro.
I think this is the trade Raja would take pre-London and hold until NY. Well, yeah, because it's the 4-hour wick fill, right? Isn't it? Yeah, on gold. And yeah, I mean, that's what I was looking at. I was like, right, okay, still bullish. I should have a little bit of relax. Looking like on the 5 minute we're starting to gain the strength for this push, and then there you go. This could run off, man. I don't think it'll have the volume in this session, but it may fuck around here for a while and then push. But we'll see, man. So right now that is a it's like a 1 to 2.5 ish to reward. It's not bad. So yeah, 9 minutes left for this closure, which will also be the 30-minute, so it'll be nice. Why did you not include the high of 1741? You can do, but the line was a little bit. Take a look. The line was too steep. It was up here. It was down here. So it was just in the zone. There was nothing that I was respecting, right? So because at that point we'd have to touch to that point, and it didn't really work. So yeah, that's when I started to look at this one. But you can see we didn't execute on the lads didn't execute randomly when a 5-minute close. I really want to make that clear. Look at the 15. The 15 closed strongly bullish, and we entered on the lower wick from it. Yeah, 50-minute close bullish, and then you execute on the lower wick, which is there. So the 15 already closed, and you're getting in on the lower wick. And then the 30-minute time frame was also rejecting the lows again, and it was and then it closed bullish as well, which gave it extra confirmation. And then yeah, just rocketed. With the higher time frames with us, we had the daily with us, the 4-hour with us, we had the hourly pushing with us, making the support. So it was very good. Oh mate, what a stanker! Okay, so yeah, 8 minutes time for GJ. See what we can get, see what we can do. Let's take a look at Trader Mickey's diagram.
Trader Mickey.
Nice, so better entry, so yeah, he agrees that this is a little bit of a better entry here. Yep, right at that H4 point. 6 pip stop, so you actually use your 6 pip at the trend line. Yeah, that's fair. I do think though that this is probably the trade that I would have taken a couple weeks ago, right? I would have got in like around here, but the issue is that it could easily just go and tap that trend line again and then rinse off. So your stop isn't safe. Whereas if you're getting in at the trend line there and your stop is down there, then fuck me, you're very safe. Or like there, you're very safe. Yeah. So I think that's yeah.
Oh yeah, we're pushing.
Push your P, push your P. God, yeah, we are. Fucking hell, 31 pips. Shit. Touch the level yet? Nope. So yeah, disclosure. I feel. What do you think about this, Mr. Bry? Look at the 4-hour.
Yeah, I've got a channel there on the 15.
Yep.
Highs and the lows are respecting. Nice bearish push. I just want to see what it does here at the Asian low.
Yeah.
I haven't checked the 5 minutes just yet because obviously with the pushes I'll know that it's going down. I mean, it's easy to figure out.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, just to see what it does at Asian lows. We're super bearish. So if we can get a closure actually like nowish, then,
Like
we can actually go. Yeah, if we can get a closure now, even by the support, we can, because we'll be closing nicely deep below 750. We can ride to 500 easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That actually is an easy target. You know what I mean? Because that support, we're closing below 1 hour support. So that support you got on the 15 minutes minus support.
Yeah. Yeah, the hourly we're pushing down.
Very wicky, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very wicky. That's what I want it literally to push a little bit lower. But let's just see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Let's see how. Let's take a look how much the stops will be right now. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sick of the fucking big stop. GJ. You got bigger stops than fucking gold, man.
Crazy.
Literally. What's been the win ratio of Black 10 Max? Well, we've only taken... well, on the Sims, it's like... I mean, you can work it out here. This is a win as well. That was 20-bit win. I need to update that. But here you can see... And we took some of these on purpose. I took that one on purpose. I wouldn't have taken that. And that one was hourly support. So I wouldn't have actually taken those 2 L's. So 1, 2, 3... But let's just say you did, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... 12 winners and 1, 2, 3 losses. And the losses were tiny, as you can see. So, yeah. How's YouTube doing? Let's take a look. Is it bad to look for the sells after big moves like this? Big candles get filled most of the time, right? Nah, man, you gotta... You shouldn't be looking for buys here, for sells here. You know, you can say that, yeah, you know what? So TP2 would have been hit there. So that would have been, if I wrote this down, this would be TP1. So what we've noticed, guys, especially just to give you some notice of our back testing, is that it just goes to the 5-minute res. Okay, so don't worry about it. Don't like go, oh, I'm gonna close at 10 pips now. Just hold it and it'll go to the 10. Look at that, to the T, 5 minutes next res. So yeah, perfect. So yeah, is it bad to look for sells? Yes, it's bad to look for sells because, you know, what you're doing is you're trying to go, you know what, there's resistance here, which everyone could see. However, there's nothing formed there. There's no confirmation that sells happening. And as you can see now, the more we push up here, the less it looks like good for sells, right? So try not to just think, if it's pushed this way, then it can come all the way back down. I can get 40 pips. You've got to think of the plan. You should always be seeing what you should always be looking of already what you're trying to like get into a trade. Like there's nothing here now for sells. You got to wait. Really want it to clear these wicks.
Also, that 15 minutes, that channel that I've got. You know what I always say? If we can find a charting pattern inside a channel, that's good for change of structure. And here's the charting pattern. Double top, right? Neckline, that wasn't big enough for a retest, right? But people could have taken it. So that is very valid. Now, bearish overall, accumulation, charting pattern inside, and let's drop. It's very valid.
Yeah. It's good. Where would the retest be?
The retest would have been that you know, if you look on the 5 minute now at the double top, that would be an M. Well, nasty M.
Yeah.
Very, very, very toppy M, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there is a neckline. But double top is an M at the end of the day.
Yeah. So yeah, let me just take a look at something over here. Start recording just in case. And yeah, we'll see. Just gonna make this GJ sell. The only issue is the stop again, man. Fucking GJ all month, just a crappy ass stops. So even all month, it was through June as well. There's never been nice stops yet. There's been so much momentum. TPs would be, yeah, get down to like 360 for that. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do, boy. Is EJ doing anything? Nope. I'm not gonna lie, I think I want the closure below 595. Those wicks have putting me off. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh man, yesterday, piece of shit, man. I can't fucking smoke anymore, man. I can't do it unless it's a weekend where I'm literally doing nothing. Then I can relax, but I can't do it in a normal day. Ridiculous. Go to London. Yeah, well, I will in a second. Not now though, because I'm just waiting on GJ. GJ's pushed all the way back up. Okay, so we've got to wait a little longer over here. Let's take a look at Discord. Oh wow, okay, we're getting some nice charts now. This is what I like, man. Just a little tiny bit of effort, right? It gets you know, the rewards reap themselves, right? So let's take a look at today's. Yeah, we went through this. We got Trader Mickey's beautiful trade there. The one thing I would ask for this, Mick, is just where your TP areas. Where's your TP areas? And I generally feel the less, like, especially in these 5 minute golds, just literally focus on the 5 minute areas, so there and there. Like, it's so obvious. Lower the music a bit. Okay, let's do that. EJ flies. What about gold in the 15?
The retracement on GJ, insane. Fuck.
Look at that. Wowza.
No, I was worried about that Asian low. We didn't even get to it. It's a big fin trap. It's Finn's fault.
Where was the daily flip on Fins? Wait, yesterday was fucking hilarious, NY. It was where like everyone and their grandma knew Jason was getting in. It was so obvious.
It was classic.
Yeah, it was very funny. Let's take a look at the daily flip. What the fuck? Right, yeah, we're fine. Oh, actually, I'm using FXCM, not a Wanda. Shit. Okay. Trader Mickey joined a mentorship this weekend. Oh, amazing work, amazing stuff. Yeah, we every single week now we get like a bunch of like I'd say like 7 or 8 new members, so you're together. Also, the new the webinar discussing everything is going to be done next week with everyone, so that'll be good. Backtested black tech yesterday. I'm half of 1 month. Wait, I am in half of 1 month and up 42%, risking 2% per trade. Taking full profits at 1-to-1. Yeah, let's ask Michael. When I've been doing the back testing, I've been looking solely on the 5-minute zones, and they've been working very nicely. So as you can see, this one today. Max, is that a valid gold sell trend line at the bottom? No, I don't think these are, guys. So this here is not valid. Too steep. There's no confirmation as well. So what I really want to preach is before you guys take these little shitty ass trend lines, you need to have some other stuff with you, right? So for example, right, if you just like think, no, look, trend line here, okay, like this, and a bearish candle closes below there, you need to look at the other time frames, okay? Like the 50-minute. Look, 50 minutes fucking bullish as shit, 30 minutes bullish, hourly's bullish, 4 hours bullish. So you've got nothing with you. So that, you wouldn't take that trade. You mean further below? So this one here? Or do you mean further below that, like all the way down here? I think all of these are not good. This one's too steep. And this one here hasn't used wicks in it, so I wouldn't count that as an easy trade. I'd say this 5-minute trend line works a lot better when there isn't huge amounts of volume like at NY. It's better in London, I think. Go to London session, okay. I'll take a look. So yeah, let's take a look at London session. Okay, Kylie boy, you need to... Are these just all your trades? Ah, these are your back testing of gold. Gold W, gold W, gold W, gold W, gold W. Gold L. I want to see this L. That's the one I want to see. So first of all, you need to make sure your wicks, your line is on the wicks here first. Okay. Here price came and then it didn't close below, so that's fine. This one closed below. Then you came up to the after this closure. Yeah, okay. I see what you mean. I get that. I have to look at the higher time frames for that one, I think. I have to look at the higher time frames. And this
you can close this trade minus 3 or 4 pips here.
Yeah. Yeah.
When the candle goes above the trend.
Yeah, exactly. So this one here, you actually, instead of losing the 11, even if we did take this trade, you would have closed full after it closed above the trend line. So you would have lost like 3 pips. Yeah. It's not bad. So yeah. Why are you not on organic price action? I am on GJ, but we're just...
How much more organic do you want it to be?
Yeah, we're just checking out this gold thing, man, because you know it's good when GJ's being boring like this, when we can take these stinking fat fucking 40 pip trades at the start of the day. I also like it at 6 o'clock as well. Like there's normally an obvious trend line. Like it's quite there's one there and there's one there. It's quite nice to see. GJ, why are people asking me GJ? I want you guys to tell me, right? What do you think about GJ? It should be pretty damn obvious what the fuck GJ is doing right now. It's just in a fucking range. Yeah, it's goat shit. Right? Wait for it to break either above or below, and then you can start thinking. But right now, there's fuck all going on. What I'm picturing in my head, and that I pictured from the start of this session, is this. That's all I'm picturing. So when that happens, great. If it doesn't, then I'm sitting here and I'm relaxing. Okay. Wick City, yeah, it's GJ's just fucking ass right now. How many trades have you taken in GJ this week, Bri?
Not as many.
Still a few.
Not as many. And I've had like 6 or 7 break evens like the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I think Finn's rubbing off on us, yeah. Is he? Yeah.
I don't know actually.
Probably being the big spoon with Benny.
He was earlier.
Big spoon, little spoon.
Does anyone know what this Asian did to this fucking GJ?
Well, I was watching it till like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and then it just I came back in late at night and just fucking dumping.
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on? Don't know, man. Our session was fucking. You just look at the time, like our session ended, and then it went, yeah, let's have some fun now.
Yeah, literally. To be
This
fair,
closure
it was that
nice.
closure was nice. Yeah, I saw that one at 5, but it was just so much later on.
Yeah, man.
I can't believe I fucking slept for 16 hours. Fuck's sake.
Who you?
Yeah, after I got fucking
You
big,
passed out
I
yesterday.
passed out. I passed out literally in the first 10 minutes, and I woke up at 11 o'clock at night. I was like, what the fuck? Now it's 11 o'clock. I'm like, I've got like work at like 6. So I'm like, fuck it, let's just go back to bed. Now I woke up at 6. That's what I'm saying. I can't smoke, man. I can't smoke in the day. It has to be like at the weekend with my friends, like watching a movie at night. I can't do it by myself, man. I don't know how people do that shit. Doesn't work. I just fucking. I had like a bowl of tomato soup yesterday. That's all I had because I was sleeping the whole day. So
Jeez, well done.
I know, that's good. That crushed that. Actually, do you know what I did? This is bad. You might not like this, but it tasted not too bad. I got tomato soup, right? So I put tomato soup just in a can and fucking nuked it in the mic. Then I got couscous, put the water in, let it soak up, and then I put in the truffle oil all over it, and then dumped
Yeah,
it.
good.
Then I dumped it in the tomato soup. So it's all together. So it's like a mixture. This fucking cauldron. But the couscous and the truffle oil was sexy at the start. I had a little bit.
Listen, warming up a bottle of tomato sauce isn't tomato soup, eh?
Oh, it is, man. Heinz tomato soup is the best. It is the
I'm
best.
saying tomato sauce. If you warm it
Tomato
up.
sauce. Student life. Yesterday actually did remind me, after stream, it did remind me a bit of third year. Like, I'm not gonna lie, just being
I think
fucking...
yesterday was good because it was a bit of a break. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I quite liked it.
No one was serious. It was just a good chat, stuff around. It was. I think it was good.
Yeah, it was nice.
Talking absolute shit.
I'm so glad I recorded that NY session. It was so hilarious. Oh my god. Can you take a look at EJ chart? Yeah, EJ is just... I just can't see any good
Jason.
price action. Yeah, Jason going on his rant about...
Jesus Christ. Jason, luckily it wasn't on YouTube or Max would be banned.
Yeah. I was just sitting there fucking baked as shit on my chair, just watching you guys just fucking talk to each other. I was creased.
I proved that I'm not a ginger yesterday. Thank you.
Wait, did
Who was
you?
this?
Now,
When was this? I don't remember
Brian
this.
Brian, of course you don't remember it. You were flying off your tits.
When the fuck was that?
I think you missed a lot, mate. You should actually go watch the recap.
I was fucking listening to
Yeah.
all of it.
And I took a photo. I took a photo of the back of my head, and the flash made me look white as a ghost. So they started saying, "Oh, look, you're so white. Gingers don't go outside." Oh, okay, you fuckers.
Oh, that's good. That was some good banter yesterday, like. Oh man, I wish I took this fucking gold trade a little earlier. Yeah, 620, I'd say 615. Is there any here? 5:45, 5:50. Early boys. Manuel, still got your runner on? Did you close some here?
Yeah. Still a bit on. 44.
Yeah, man. It could
Because
be.
if it doesn't go to 44, it closes at break even. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'm not concerned. I'm not going to trail the stops. No point. There's nothing here.
Yeah.
There's no level. There's nothing. There's just there's nothing.
You got
So-
some good room. Yeah. You got some good room for it to fuck around with, even if it does come back down.
I'm up at the moment 45 pips. So
Nice. Who else? Who else is ginger here? Janice is ginger. Finn, go and type in the chat that you're ginger. Show the support.
Show some love there, Finn.
I'm not even a ginger, mate. I proved it.
Please upload one YouTube simulation 5-minute gold. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Oh, fuck, right. Let me get my diary out because I keep on saying
YouTube
yes.
simulation.
I keep on getting like these questions, and I've already written actually down because I know Taylor asked me for a quick thing, but I actually need to write it in my actual journal. I've only got it in my notes. 1 sec.
The YouTube will get none of that. They must watch.
they watch every single YouTube stream from
And then they
now
still want videos.
to 3 weeks back or to a month. Oh my god, the amount of information you have is immense. You won't be able to digest everything. Simple as that.
Yeah.
You have to watch it several times. You can't do it at first. It's impossible. That's the thing. People don't want the hard work.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Don't want to see 30 hours and pick the little parts of this and this and this and this and this and this and then putting it together. No.
Yeah, they want the quick practical, right?
Exactly.
Right, let's take a look. Right. There's just not enough time in the day, I'm telling you. There's just fucking not. After 2:30 when NY's finished and I've got like a bunch of shit to do, I'm like, oh me. So let's go to this one. So yeah, the gold sim on YouTube. Okay, I'll do one of them. Fuck it. And next week, let me just if I write it in my diary, it's getting done. That's a good thing. I just need to fucking write them in my diary. So Taylor's got a video about holding on runners, I think. So let me just post holding trades. Yeah, okay. So I'll do that next week as well. We should be good. Okay, so GJ 164,900. I mean, yeah, man. I don't know. I think I'm probably gonna have to wait for this hourly to close bullish above at least. The 4 hours so bearish before, man. I don't think I want the buys. I might just wait for the fake outs and then continue. We'll see.
I think if you just quickly go check the 2H, you can see something forming here with some support. So you've got that. Obviously, you can have the head, and then you need that, right?
Yeah.
So I can just see things forming a bit. So we're definitely coming up.
Yeah.
Probably going to come to 165 again. Maybe fake that out. Or some rares under that 165, 150 level, 250 maybe. And then see what it does. So we could just stuff around again. Gotta move.
Fucking sick of it, man. Sick of it! People just trading GJ must be fucking hella bored this past month.
Yeah, and also if you don't really know how to, like beginners, right?
Yeah.
It'll be this conditions are the ones that make you cry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And these conditions at the start are the ones that make your bank account cry.
Yeah, 100%.
Redeposit, 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 redeposit. Okay, so I'm gonna write all these in, and then this is in stone. So holding trades, that's a good one. Then yeah, so the 5-minute trend line webinar, the gambler mindset one's coming all out today, and then the homework's being done tomorrow. So make sure to look at that homework, see where the 4 hours are gonna go, and we'll get that done. Been paying monthly since the beginning of the year, and it hasn't paid. It has paid more than I can say. But Manuel, what were you doing before our group?
Partying.
I was in a group from a guy that is called Momo Forex.
Momo Forex.
Yeah, from the United States.
Mm.
Yeah, and the guy eats every single chart that you can imagine.
I bet.
Yeah, when he does, for example, the weekly outlook, he looks through every single chart because he has them all, every single one, from major to minors to minis to pocos to poo-poos to pee-pees. So his breakthrough would be at least minimum 1.5 hour. Minimum 1.5 hour.
Wow. So would you say it's more analysis than actually executing?
He has a signal. He has a signal telegram, free one and a paid one, and he sends at least 1 to 4 signals a day, and that is on any given pair. USD GPY or USD CHN or GBP PLN, you name it. You name it. Yeah. But the setups are there, and you just have to be patient because he's more a swing trader. So you just have to have big stops, big TPs, and just wait. I can't. No, it's not for me.
What country is Manuel from? He's from Portugal.
Portugal.
So yeah, let's just do this again. And it's gonna be August soon, man. These months just fly by. Wait, some guy JS023531 at gmail.com for the Google Drive. Are you in the chat? What are you on Telegram, just to check if you're there? Because I've got a lot of people asking for the drive when they're actually not in it. So I'm being a bit more strict on that. EJ 30 minutes seems to be forming a fake out sell setup. What do you say? Yeah, I mean, I see that. But I think the hourly support is just right there. It's just scraping 10 pips, and the 15. It's just this looks like shit, right? The price action looks garbage. For me, if I see bad price action and a setup, man, I'm probably gonna leave it, because the bad price action, it doesn't mean the trade can't work. It just means that price is gonna be badly behaved when you're in the trade, and you know, I'd rather not have sweaty balls in a trade. So I'd rather just wait for clean zones and clean candles. That's why it's been so hard to take a trade on GJ recently, because there's been such shit zones to the left that you know you're gonna have a hard time. Ask Manuel and Jason if he has a 5-minute bear trend line. Okay, Manuel, do you have a 5-minute bear trend line?
No.
Exactly.
No. No. There's nothing there.
There's nothing there. I knew that was the answer. Kyle didn't believe me. Take a look over here. Yeah, I've added the email which I paid to the notes on the request. Okay, Jamesy boy. Did you just join soon? You should have been added. Take a look. It's all good. I'll put you in now. So, gonna play League of Legends. Ah, mate. League of Legends.
Jesus Christ, I was busting that shit all day yesterday.
Oh, yeah. my flatmate used to bash it. I never got into stuff like that. I hate playing games by myself. I have to play with someone.
Yeah.
I've always been like that. I could never play single player games. I like playing with people.
It's not single player.
Is it not?
No, it's 5v5.
Oh, right, okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Thinking, I can't play single player games.
I felt like you just get bored of it.
I get so bored. Like, but some of my mates love it, man. They'll do like Elden Ring and stuff. They'll bash them out until they finish the game. I'll do maybe 10 minutes max and I'm done.
Mate, the old RuneScape, that was a fucking game.
Yeah, RuneScape was.
The OG one, like 2007 one. Fuck. 2D model, like that shit was great.
Not even Grand
I
Theft Auto.
remember that.
Oh, Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, but still, when the online came on, bro, I was on that motherfucker. I was on online straight away. Yeah, I just get bored playing by myself. I like playing with other people, and I hate playing against like computers and shit. It just kind of pisses me off. It's just not enjoyable. So like for example, if I got COD, I haven't even touched any of the campaigns. I'd play zombies and I'd play multiplayer the whole time. I wouldn't even touch the campaign, ever. I'm shooting fucking computers. I'm not actually like shooting some little sweaty nerd who's 10 years old down south who's getting pissed off that I'm fucking quick scoping him. Like, you know what I mean? I need that.
You should try a campaign on hardened mode.
Oh yeah, rock
You
hard.
can not even shoot the bots.
Yeah. Like even for me, like Jedi Fallen Order, I wanted to get into that because I'm a fucking fat Jedi. Like I'm a Star Wars nerd. But man, I just struggle. I just struggle playing by myself. I like the repetition. Like my mate Louis loves them. Like Dark Souls and shit. Like where like you just can't kill a boss for like fucking 3 hours. I'm like, oh mate, I'll just get bored and just sack it off the second time I die from the boss. I'll just sack it off. Like. Seems weather is easing. Yeah, it's not too bad. So that fucking aircon that I bought, useless, absolutely useless. That was great.
That's not an aircon, that's a fan.
It's got fucking water in the back and it blew out water.
No, mate, the aircon has a
That's not
contingency.
aircon.
Well, it was 150 quid. Fucking waste of time. I could have got a fucking nice Dyson fan for that piece of shit.
Could have bought a new fucking blind, that's what you could have bought.
Yeah, that is true. Oh, I quite like the blind. I quite like the blind now. Gives a good aesthetic of like
Oh yeah,
shithole.
very retro. No, the lighting is amazing.
I do miss my lighting in the house. You'll get it tomorrow because I'll be back at home tomorrow. Move my whole setup for 1 day stream. God, you guys must fucking love me. Dedication. Desperate for a blind mind. Yeah, I am. There is shit.
Max, does your blind even close? Like,
No,
does it
no, it's
actually
completely
close?
fucked. Trust me, the last that lived in this house completely fucked it. This part here was all the way up like that, and the other part, I had to cut it with scissors to let it fall down. It's completely fucked.
Max, you've been in Leeds for about a month.
It's falling apart, man.
This is what the girls fucking live in, shitholes. But I'm not moving to another place until my last makes more money. I told her that as well. She goes, oh, well, let's move to a new one, a more expensive one. I go, bitch, you can't even afford this month. Never mind the fucking new one. No, you're working until you get a bit more money. Thank you very much. The Bank of Max is not open. So, you wait until you get that training, when you start your training contract, then we can discuss other places. But right now, you're staying in a shithole.
The Bank of Max.
What the fuck is GJ doing again, man? Oh my god. Ever since
Max, I think I
Huh?
saw now on Goldie, if you go onto the 15 minutes
Mhm.
and you draw a trend line from, what's it, about 1713, just under 75.
Wait, 1713.
Yeah, 1713, the bottom piece. Yeah, just that bottom piece there. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you draw it from there, then connect that wick there, that green wick.
Yeah.
Yeah, there.
Yeah.
I think that's what people were looking at.
On my terminal, if you look on the 5 minute, there where we entered that play this morning,
Mhm.
pretty much touched that last bearish 15-minute candle, then it broke up. So that might be a trend line as well that it's expecting.
Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, it did. Wow, fucking hell. Yeah, I see that. I think that's the one that Kyle was looking at. That's the one that Kyle was looking at. The only issue you have is if you get a closure below there, you've got nothing else with you. The 4 hours bullish.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I still see. But
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just more confidence for the buyer, I think, or touch
Yeah.
as well, and then
That's
obviously
true.
breaking up.
I agree. Watch GJ move 50 pips without a confirmation at London Open. Well, if it does that, I'm not going to be shocked, to be honest. I'm not going to be shocked. Depends how this hourly closes, but if it closes right there, man, it's still below resistance, so still below support here. Let's see. Would you go for these buys, Bri? Or anyone? How are you looking for them?
I just don't know about the range. I probably could. I probably could. There's good rejection.
Would you say above 850 there?
Yeah, I don't think it's bad. Just remember, we got the key level again. So if we can get, it's all about the range, right? Can we get there? That's the thing.
I really want this hourly to close at least above 850.
Just check the 5, yeah.
So res is held for quite a while since 6.
5 minutes showing some volume, right? So low high low, just that range. So if we get, we need a confirmation candle, right?
Yep.
Yeah, this drop, you can see news on Forex Factory, GPY news.
Oh, was it? Ah, so
Yeah.
okay, that means that we could.
If you scroll down on that left case down,
Where?
left case.
Left case.
Yeah, this one here. This one here. This area here.
Oh shit, yeah. How long ago was it? Oh, there.
No,
Japan's economy there.
Yeah, it's a red folder.
Yeah. Oof. Naked
I think they were
HD.
talking
What?
about the installation.
Naked HD in the building. Would you take a buy on gold? The buy's already been done, and we've already taken profits. For me, the buys are done now, and that's the beauty of this. And then now you can just leave it, see if it pushes, and you don't have to be worried about taking the buy.
Thing is now the thing is with this trend line, Max, would you still take your normal closure wick trade if it appears? Yes.
Not. I would if this was if that 30 closed like that at NY, yeah. I would have, but I don't think London has enough.
Yeah. So I'm just asking, like, would you, does it change?
To be honest,
your thinking, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'd say it does in London. I think London, the 5 minute strategy in London just works. But through NY, like I'd say after 1 o'clock, so like 1:30, 2 o'clock, I'll just go straight back to the closure above and below and wait for a top wick, like Donny strat. Yeah, it seems to work much nicer there. And the 5 minute trend line doesn't work as nice over there because there's just so much volume.
Yeah, fair.
And that's why Don's works so well, because he just gets the direction, waits for a top wick, and then the drive just gets him 10 pips, right?
Yeah, he literally just waits for a wick.
Yeah. So, a minute left.
Give me 44, you motherfucker.
Buys are difficult on GJ 4-hour res at 194, 950. Supports right there as well. You have to see how big this little wick is, right? Oh, wow. Interesting.
Come to London Open.
Where your stop's going to be. I just don't feel comfortable with this. So you look where this hourly closes. It's got to close above here. If it doesn't, man, I'd be rather scared for the buys. We shall see. I swear to God, if we get another ranging day on GJ. GJ loves to range. Clean candles to the left, though, so if this does start going, man. But, I mean, where's your stop, first of all? And where's your... where's your stop, pretty much? Your stop loss would be 25 pips. Yeah, that's fucking massive, man. If it breaks the high, who's going for it? Who's going for it?
too big. It's too big. It's too
Yeah, even on the 5.
big. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, 18 pips. Fuck me.
And that 4-hour res, right, is literally at the top of that wick. Previous wick.
Yeah.
So it's like, hold on a second. So now my brain already shifts back to let's trade a range.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. So what we're saying here, guys, is that it's just the reason why I'm staying out of this, even though if it breaks the high, it might continue. Is that this 4-hour support / res is right there? That would give me sweaty balls, especially with a stop loss that's over 20 pips. But I mean, good rejection from the downside, breaks the high, should continue. See if it does. Go, GJ, go. It's also 165 is right there. So we'll see if it can blast off.
Or maybe a strong closure breaking the range. Top
Yeah.
with the next.
I'd say that was the closure in the range, though. I think that's okay. It's just you had to take the break the high. Looking like it might work out. If you're hitting 165 here, man, I'd be a break even if I took the high. So like that, I'd be a break even. Because it was tapping 165. Oof. So yeah, it could have got break even there. That was maybe an opportunity, but the stop loss is just so big that it just doesn't make logical sense, right?
Yeah.
Watch this slap a whole lot of peeps. Yeah. GJ's been absolutely fucking bending over people this whole month. Oh my god. Gold might be nice. Let's take a look at the hourly. Hourly's closed bullish above. Yeah, nice little wick. If it comes and reflips. The only thing is, it has broken the 30-minute lows now. Hourly could come back and retest 1738 first, then reflip. I just normally on the break of the highs, the absolute highs, which it is. This is the absolute highs at 8 o'clock. Normally fail. That's my only issue. This is why I'm liking getting in a little bit earlier, because normally with London we fail. I'd say more for the buys. The sells are not too bad, but if it's got clean areas. But the buys sometimes struggle. But I mean, the hourly. How much? So if you got in on the flip here, stop loss is going to be 16 pips. Could be reasonable. My only issue is the 4-hour res. It was here before, right? Go GJ. Come on, I want to see some nice volume. You haven't really had anything like this. If this was in June, it'd be there right now. It'd literally be up there right now.
We'll all be cheering again.
And everyone in the impulse trade will be like, I took the trade! Now they're gonna be fucking sweating a nutsack off in July. Hell no. They're like, I had to redeposit all my June money. June came and slapped me. July came and slapped
Somebody
me.
said one time, someone said at least he's getting paid with payback FX this month.
Yeah. And there's break evens. Look at that. Oh, it's just not nice. Well, I'm watching Mr. Dollar over here. See if he gets this trade. You got it a little bit. You got into a buy like there. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh. Yeah.
It's so counter trend. You need change of structure. You need a visual change of structure. There's a lot of rejection. I get that. You can't just base it off of flipping EMA and wicks. You know what I mean?
Max, he took an L earlier this morning. Oh, did he? Max, would you take 5 minutes sell on gold on the break of the 5-minute bullet? Nah, trust me, I am not taking any 5 minutes. When I get the direction, the direction, that's me done for this session. Okay. So what I do on the backtest in sim is that this would be the buy. If I missed it, great. If I didn't miss it, then I'll be waiting for the next session. And now I'll just print the next candles until we start making more of a higher high, maybe a lower high, and then we start seeing a trend again. But that happens much later on. If you're trying to take sells here, I mean, nah. Look at it. The hourly's about to flip. It's probably going to continue over here. So look at the 5 minute. 5 minutes retraced up. But I'm not going to get into the buys here. But I think it could still be an option, right? Because the hourly's close strongly above, right? Take a look to the left if there's any actual traffic. Yeah. There's traffic quite close to it. There's actually traffic right there. So yeah, just buying the highs on gold at London Open for me from past experiences. I'd rather just leave it. Come on, let's see this can work for Mr. Dollar over here. Go. Do, 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 do. Is EJ doing anything? Nope.
Fuck all. I'm watching it.
Fuck it.
Fuck all. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm sat here with my fucking eyes. Big ass watching this
Worse than
shit.
GJ.
Oh my god. What's wrong with these charts right now, man? Mate, I'm just gonna go on a gold, mate. Sit on gold all day. I love the managing the risk as well on this. You know, if the 5 minute just closes below your trend line, then just take it off. So like the L's we've been getting as well are like -6 pips, -3 pips, and the TPs have been all over 10. And the percentage also, the other thing that I liked about this gold is that the percentage of runners, like this was runner as well, the percentage of runners is much higher. So can you see out of our winners, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we've got 12 trades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of them went more to TP2. The runner continues. 9 out of like 12. So that's a fucking huge amount. So that's when now we can start to look and go, right, maybe close to 50% on the first one, right? Obviously, this is later on and stuff and looking at more, but you can see that a lot of them. Whereas if you look at GJ, normally GJ just comes back to your fucking entry if you get in on the flip or whatever, which is a bit annoying, unless it's a retest. So the runners don't do that much damage, whereas the runners here do the damage. So if you risked, let's just say you risked 1% on that trade there, so 1%. The stop was there. You could even have the stop there, to be honest, but I think I probably would have used the lower. So 12 pip stop. So risk 1% there. Then this here. So that's 1.85 would be. No, it'd be like 1.4. And then up here, if you held on the whole thing, it'd be another 23 pips. Wow. 40 pips. So yeah, not bad. Like a 3 to risk to reward. GJ buyers got clapped. Well, they've either got clapped or they're holding their nutsack on right now.
A lot.
I'm so glad I left it. Ah, my intuition, beautiful. Very happy. Oh, Manuel, beautiful. Hourly flipped. So everyone take this hourly flip. I know some people did. 16 pips stop, 9 pips up. See if it can continue. I'd say now I'd be a break even on the hourly flip. That was definitely someone putting to break even. See if you can get the drive. Let's take a look at the 5 minute. Yeah, this should push. Got a minute left for this close. If this 5 minute closes above, man, you might get a little rocket ship over here, and Manuel's gonna get 80 pips or so.
Yeah, that wick down was London saying, nope, I want a better price, please. Comes down, and then they all motherfuckers start to buy, and then it just rinses up. Bastards.
Oh, GJ's coming back up. Take a look at the 1 minute time frame. Go. For me, what I've seen recently on GJ is it's just that the drive, like the actual drive, just isn't there. Like it'll go up like 4 pips and come back to entry. It's like what the fuck? Like, oh. 1744. There we go. People on the hourly flips as well. Take some profits. Hoo! Hoo! Ah, mate, 70 pips in the morning.
That's crazy. That's now how many mornings already? No wonder he goes to the beach every day.
Yeah. Everyone just goes, can we collectively cancel GJ? just sack it off. Wow, beautiful. Well, other people took the gold hourly flip as well. Worked out nicely. For me, it was a little bit too high. I just took a little bit cautious of that, but worked out nicely. On that gold trade, where would you go break even? Oh, Mark, for the down here. I mean, if you got in exactly where you wanted to, which is down there, I mean, you probably would have been at break even here. Were you at break even there, Manuel? No, you weren't. You got in here. So if you got in at the exact place there, you would be break even. But like, I mean, you're always above the trend line, so it doesn't really matter a lot. I'd say after this one closed, this 5-minute one bullish there, then you're on your way. You shouldn't be losing that trade now. But I mean, even if you had it break even there, you'd still hold it in because it was 841. Your entry was like 670. It might have got stopped out there, maybe. But I think for me, don't be too worried about the stops. It normally runs. When it starts to push, it starts to push. So you don't have to push stop loss to break even here like 6 pips. Just let it run a little bit. Then you'll be good. When it hits 10 pips, probably put break even. Oh, GJ. So 3 minutes left for this 15 to close. Go on, hit 1744, boy. That would be TP3. 1744. Let's take a look on the left hand side on the 5-minute if there's anything there. Yep. You see? To the T. So this is why Manuel put 1744. You see? Right at this res. Beautiful.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you put it here, this. Yeah, right around there. So beautiful, yeah. So that's at 6:20. So you'll probably see us starting the streams a little bit earlier. From now on, really. Someone asked a question before. Let me just go through it again. We actually did it at the start, but I want to go through it again. Yeah, nothing else is happening. So, someone says, how did you know that it was this closure here and not like these wicks down here? First of all, this trend line. So if you did this one like here, it actually still would have worked, but it's too small. It's not like it's not been holding it for a while. It's too short and too narrow and too steep as well. No, it's not too steep. Sorry, too horizontal. As you got up here, it's more of, it's held the whole of Asian pretty much. This is at 3 o'clock. And you didn't put your line here, okay, because of the fact that this is the start of now. Because you see, some people might have got clapped there when this one closed bullish above. First of all, it isn't like a bullish engulfing. It actually rejected. Second thing, this is the hourly open. So the hourly opens in backtesting, we never do the hourly opens because big volume comes in. But after now, we've made that wick again. Now you can move your trend line to here. Now this is the trend line. So now if it breaks here, you've got the hourly lower wick now that's just made. You've got a 50-minute bullish closure. And now you just wait for the lower wick. Boom! Oh, GJ. Oh my god. So if everyone's here, make sure to like the stream. If you left the fuck GJ alone, I've just saved you like a shitload of money. Okay? Make sure to like the stream up. If there's bad price action, if there's zones to the left on the higher time frames, just leave it, man. Don't waste your pips. Don't waste them. Don't waste your pips, okay? The only thing I could say is if it broke that high at the start, it went up 4 pips, hit 165, that's the time where you could have put break even, okay? So give a like, squad, if you guys didn't take the GJ trades and saved you some money, right? I am not taking any trades in this area, even if this closes below. I'm waiting for below here. I just think the way it's moving is no me gusta. Oh my god. 5 minutes rejected again. 15 is going to close above. To look at the 5 minute. 5 minutes reflipped. Oh my god. This may go now. I hit break even on GJ. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So 15's closed bullish. As I say, I'm not taking this, but looks okay, right? The only thing is 165 and 4-hour res is right there. Mr. Bry, did you get in? I heard a ding.
I did.
Good lad. Where did you get in?
I got a retest. Let me just give you the price that you can get. History, price, 164,845. Just because I had that channel.
Was it on this candle here, and then you took profits there?
Actually, the big rejection one.
Oh wow.
So I had a little bit of drawdown, but I had the stop under that big bullish.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sniper. Sniper, sniper, sniper.
First, why you took this trade? Because we already retested level.
It's range trading, mate. So it's something I've done for a long time. It's just how I've seen things. You know what I mean? Also, it's like when I'm used to trading a channel, it's very different. It's not anything that we've taught or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'd have to go over it over and over and over.
Yeah, it'd be a different fucking course. A full new course. I just heard a ding. I was like, yeah, Bryce definitely got in there somewhere. Look at the 15 now. Oh, I bet people are pissed off with breaking to the highs. Max, this could be Asian high fake out on gold. Pull back to 1728 to create daily support. 1728, bro. All the way down here. I don't know about that.
Oh, we're going up.
GJ. Clean candles to the left, so should push now. It's got past the 165 as well, which is good. Take a look at the 4-hour. And the hourly. Is EJ doing anything similar? EJ looks worse than GJ, man.
EJ is sleeping.
Yeah. EJ is... Oof. I hit break even on GJ. Yeah, I think that's fair. It came all the way back down, didn't it, as well? It came back down to like 820, 810. Oh, that'd be scary. Scary shit, boy. Look at that rocket. Beautiful. Collect the dollar. What an amazing trade. But how much was your stops? It's a whole... Got in like there. So draw... Oh, stops are quite big. Fuck me. 35 pips or so. Beefy. Yeah, I done that at 6 pips. Was a mistake. Oof. So beautiful. Let's see how far we can get with GG over here. I mean, to be honest with you, let's take a look at the hourly now. Yeah. Clean candles to the left, so finally did go. But let's just take a look at the lower time frames, how we did over here. Yeah. So I think a lot of people would have probably got wicked out. How much drawdown did you take on the start, 8 o'clock? This closure here. Yeah, 15 pips drawdown. Fuck me. So I do think a buy of a 164 250 would be pretty good. Yeah, boy. 40 pips on GJ. Wow, well done, well done. Where was your stops though? Your stops like 35 pips as well. They must have been if you got on the 30 close here. Yeah, boy.
I got in on the 5 minutes on GJ. Just wait a little bit longer on that funny doji 5 minutes and just.
This one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that one.
Big
After when it came all the way tapped in. The thing is, your stops. Oh, 16 pips in a 5-minute candle.
That's why when that came down and we'd broken above as well with my channel, I thought, okay, a retest could be very possible here. And
yeah.
with us price stuffing around, I said to Finn as well, when price stuffs around, then you know the volume could be late.
Yeah. So that was your entry there. On there.
Yeah, pretty much.
So how that looked like in the 50 when it came down? Yeah. Decent. Nice to see. Very good, very nice. So there you go. Hourly, the hourly, yeah, flipped it, continued bullish. It's very, very nice. Now, I may just relax a little bit until later on. So yeah, let's take a look at some more questions over here. She's got that trend line. What? Oh, did you get the trend line as well, like with Mr. Bry? Very nice. So yeah, coming up over here, 165, 250, very good. See if we can continue further. How much was your stops in that 15 bullish closure here? Yeah, 16 pips. Was that when that 5 minute closed as well? Yeah. It's not as bad. How did the 30 look as well? Yeah, so the 30 and the 15, they actually look, the candles itself look nice. It's just the way it moved in the actual time was pretty fucking disgusting. But the 5 was the way you get in. If you trade the 5. So yeah. There's Roche in the build. I haven't seen Roche recently.
He's busy.
Busy.
He's
Busy boy.
Busy catching pips, boy.
Busy catching those pepperoonies on a Thursday. If candle breaks high of previous, would you not use stops below current? Is this on GJ? I mean, you can with volume, right? Yeah. So if it broke that high, stops below the current, your stop loss would be 7 pips. Yeah. I don't really like it too much though. The probability with them working out is a little lower. It depends though, man. It was an 8 o'clock open and you got the rejection on the 5, so that was probably a high probable one. But for the most part, if you do that again and again and again, you can get slapped quite a lot of times, especially if it isn't like London Open. Look at that retracement. So look at the 4 hour now.
And again, on GJ, we're breaking above that flipping daily descending again. I've left that trend line on my chart.
Just holding it.
Yeah, so this is actually where this is now is again a fake out, right? So this can just fucking come back down.
Yeah.
Because of that, right? It's just obviously a bit lower, so it is above.
For sure.
So the daily is causing shit, let's be honest. It's nothing else, it's actually the daily that's causing shit.
For sure.
Because it wants to go and then it breaks and it comes back and breaks and comes back, breaks and comes back. So it's actually the daily.
I think gold sales could be actually good, you know.
Gold sales?
Like, yeah, 1725.
So look at the, I mean,
some breaking 1 minute structure.
it's pushing down, but it's just because it's hit a res at 1744.
I mean, the previous daily barely got a bottom wick. Well, the current daily, I mean, it's a tiny wick.
Yeah. It's a big bearish. Let's take a look. So you'd be looking at this. I might watch this play out, see what the score is. I'm not going to take it though, because I'm still way too bullish on everything. Look at the 4 hour, look at everything. The only thing that's with you is the 15. And that hasn't even closed yet, so. Also, stop loss, if you got in, would be 30 pips. Oh my god. 30 pepperoonies. So there we go, back at 165, doing exactly what it did the whole of this day. Holy shit. It wasn't even, I thought it was just NY, it wasn't. It was literally the whole day. My days. GU break absolutely rinsed me yesterday. Was looking for sales and then price absolutely pumped through the daily trend line. Lesson learned, don't trade around big news events. Yeah, genuinely, if there's a big news event, like a huge one, like yesterday was a huge news event, right? Just leave it out. You're not gonna be pissed off about hit break even on gold. Did you not close any for the gold buys? You should definitely close some on the gold buys if you got in on the flip. Yeah, you must have. Maybe you should run it right. 5-minute close right at support, so I wouldn't even be looking at it. So there's a lot of little rules that we have. Like, I mean, this is way too bullish for me. But even if it wasn't and everything was bearish, it's closed right at support, so I wouldn't be even looking at it. So yeah, is EJ, you still looking at EJ, Mr. Sash? 4 hour looks good to flip, man. The zone is just, the zone is nasty. So wait a little longer. Someone say look at DC's chart. Okay, I'll get DC up over here. DC in the building. Oh, he's got big, thick ass zones. He hasn't taken many trades recently, but it makes sense, right? There's been not many opportunities. I don't think he's taken any trades this week. Or last week, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, boy. There you go, see? Reacted straight off of support. Straight off of support. I'll take a look at more of the Discord as well, see what we can get over here. They're still active still, when premium. Discord's so hard to just maintain, but I like it for the charts, man. It's good for the charts. It's good for the charts. Let's take a look at Lucas today. Okay, sells below 164,620. Yep. I think that looks pretty good down here for sure. Buys of 165,250. Yep, that's exactly the same for me. Very nice. If the higher time frames didn't look too, if the higher time frames didn't look as shit on the 4 hour in that zone, I think that zone is still good. The reason why it's still good was because it was clean candles, right? That's why when it pushed, it started to push hard in this area, right? It's clean candles, but the way it was moving, nah, and the stop loss being 17 pips, fuck that. 17 pepperoonies. Have you got a runner on, Bri?
I do, but I've set an unrealistic target at 166.
I mean,
just because of the clean traffic. Just because of the clean traffic as well. Like,
yeah,
all of that.
And you got a nice entry, man. You got a nice entry all the way there. So I mean, it's a bit like the gold, right? You got a lot of room for it to play in, for sure. Very nice, very nice. 64 likes, guys. Amazing work today. Yeah, nothing that I can see apart from that gold this morning, which is 615. We're at daily res and gold, so sales can play out for sure, man. Take a look at the daily. Yeah. So the 5-minute spot to flip over here. For me, that line's just way too steep. GJ monthly close to flipping. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's good.
Look at the monthly.
We don't have much longer on the monthly. We've only got we've got one trading day after this. Is it gonna fill that wick? So I wanted it to do the whole month.
Bet I'll leave this run on for that.
Yeah.
Deviate that wick.
Take a look at Kev. Yes, you guys have got it on over here. Very nice. It's holding it. Over breaks. We'll have to see. GJ can create some resistance at 250 for sells. We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I think for sure, definitely. Look at the 30-minute that break and retest, and you've got it here as well. It's fine, but can definitely sell off there.
Yeah. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Did Roger take any more trades yesterday? I watched his stream, but I didn't. He took like 3, didn't he?
Did he trade last night? I think people said he was trading last night.
Yeah, he did. Wait. Yeah. He took a break even on his
Stream.
first one.
Toll stream, good vibes. Pretty good this month over here. So far, this whole year is looking very solid. Very solid. Oh,
I wanna
someone's
s-
on cells at this point. Amazing.
I fucking love his sarcasm as well. I just
He's random, mate.
Going
look at his trades.
all the way.
Like, look at his actual. If you actually look at his trade history, right? What's the one thing that you keep on seeing?
Down.
Losses are tiny.
Losses are so
Start.
small, and the winners are fucking massive. Like when a winner comes, I look right. Look, so in this when he goes through it, right?
It's pretty good.
So look, 60 grand. So he does not give a. Let's see if there's a correlation. After he takes a big win, does he take a lot of L's? Because I think he does. Because this is the London session trade, and then these are the NYs. So let's take a look. Yep. So look, see here, 60 grand London session trade. L L L L L L L NYs. Okay, very small L's, right? London session trade, 31k. London session trade as well, 25k. Okay, let's see if you can take some L's after this.
This month over here.
Ah, shit.
So far,
he's
this whole
changing it.
year is looking very solid. Very solid.
But you'll see a correlation.
Oh,
He's got
someone's on cells at this point.
Let's go through this.
Amazing.
So here, look, so 7 grand, 6 grand, then 3 losses, 2
I want to
grand.
see how much he's made for the whole year.
You'll show it at the bottom here. Let's take a look further down. When he was getting into the swing of things. Oh, fuck off. Why does it keep on doing this? Whoa, look at that. That was nice, that. Look at all that. Look at these trades here. Every single one of them, apart from that one, that 1001 was in the morning, and that one. All the rest were for London.
All the way down.
This one here, London session, GJ trade, 21 grand. Next trades, all NY, all losses. So you can see the correlation. Same thing here again, 66 grand at London.
From the start
So
of
it's
this
interesting to see.
year.
Very, very
Surely
nice.
his year is going to be huge.
One
Yeah,
full
yeah.
What are we thinking? 2 million? 3 million?
Something like that.
It's
year.
going to be massive.
He's up.
3,178,000 profit. Fuck.
Yeah. Big Raja bugs.
That's like 50 plus mil in South Africa.
50 mil. South Africa, that'll buy you. That'll buy you.
No, you can retire, mate. You're done.
I was gonna say something there, but actually, yeah, exactly. You could buy a whole
Wouldn't last
fucking.
long here.
I'd buy
Well,
13
it
cars.
would, but
I'd buy 13 cars.
It's just been last few weeks where GJ has been dry, lol. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Gold's holding the support. See, he's way too bearish, I'd say. Way too bullish. You can retire. You can't retire with 3. Well, a lot of people could actually, yeah. A lot of people could. Depends what you-
that wouldn't last. That'd last you like a couple of years in Australia.
Well,
Like,
it
by the
depends
time
how you
you bought a house
invest
and
it and
all that.
stuff. Yeah, but you could buy if you had $3 million US, you could buy
Oh, actually, I
you could
suppose
buy
3 million. That's
you could
probably
buy you could buy fucking 5 rental properties, all like what? How much is like a cheap house there? Like 300k?
Oh fuck, that's nearly 4.5 million Aussie. Actually, yeah, that'd go a fair bit further than
You know
I
what I
was
mean?
thinking.
If you do, if you're a fucking retard and buy a 1.5 million pound house and then just live like, you know, live wealthy, then yeah, that shit's gonna last you about a year. But if you go to like maybe a little neighborhood that's a bit of like a bit run down or whatever, or a place, buy a couple houses, so buy like, you know, 4 or 5 houses, rent them all out for fucking $700 a month. Then you just gain £3,500 or, you know, dollars a month from doing fuck all, and they're paying off the rent. That's why this whole monopoly shit is like, that's what people do. That's why people stay rich. They just buy a load of fucking houses and rent them out. People pay the rent and they're paying the mortgage off. They're literally. You go, oh, there's upfront costs. Yeah, there is. Like, you know, you have to pay stuff, but for the most part, if you got fucking, and the good thing about it is once you buy one, you can buy a second one in the next couple of years. You can buy a third one. All you need to do is save up the deposits. So if you've got a job and you've got a couple of rentals, it doesn't take long. And, you know, the more you get, the easier it is to buy more, right? Because you have more monthly income. So you might have 5, and then the next year or 2 you might have 10. And then next year that you have 20, and then in the end of it you've got like fucking 100 houses paying you £700 a month, and you've got a full company that runs it. So it's just compounding of the houses, really. It's a good way. It's a good way of doing it. And people go, oh, but what if like the housing market crashes? You go, well, yeah, the housing market crashes. Rent probably won't, dramatically. Even if the housing prices crash, all you got to do is wait another fucking 30 years and just get all of the rent that's coming and don't sell your house, and then it'll be back up again. So it's a good way. Would you consider? What, Finny boy?
Sorry.
There you go.
No, all good.
There you go. You go.
I can't even remember what I was going to say.
You literally do that all the fucking time.
Yeah, all the time.
Big airlock.
Losing.
Let's look at EJ. What the fuck is EJ doing? Let's take a look at Goldie now. Is it broke below you guys' trend lines down here? Not yet. Not yet. I'm gonna watch this one. Will there be anything with you? So if this 5-minute closes below here, would you have anything with you? You got a 30-minute bearish, but it's not. You got a 15 bearish as well. Hourly rejection, 4 hour still bullish. So you don't have much, but there's something. Would you sell gold under 1737? 1737? Nah, I'd probably wait for selling gold 1733 below there. These few days it takes so long to hit my TP and so fast to hit my stop. I think GJ, that's been GJ a lot. Like if you get on like the break of the highs, you get into like 3 pips profit, and then it goes straight to your stop.
Yeah, you're done.
You're fucking done for. Zoop. Yeah. June GJ 8 o'clock break of the highs. Zoom TP, but here the opposite. Zoom stop loss. Oh mate, if this one closes again, then you have a nice trend line.
Going back, let me see the above.
Oh, for fuck's sake, my mouse is out of battery again.
There it goes. Oh, there it goes.
My mouse is out of battery. Fuck's sake. Right, let me go get the charger.
My mouse is out of battery. See what you just said? Has he gone?
Yeah, I think he's gone. My mouse.
My mouse.
My mouse has run out of battery.
All that weed last night's fucked his brain up.
Yeah,
It's slurring. Hey Brian, what's the pip count?
A lot, man. A lot. A lot. It mustn't be sour, okay?
I'm not, Sam. Don't you worry.
We're running 28 on the runner.
Ah.
My fucking mouse is out of battery. That is some dyslexic shit. That is some dyslexic shit, man. My whole family dyslexic as fuck. If you can't retire with 3 mil, you're a SPAC, yeah. No, but it happens though, man. We've not seen like all the footballers that just fucking blow all their money because they've never been taught how to do anything with it. Like loads of footballers get into gambling and shit after, and they just fucking spunk their money. 5-minute gold simulation might come in the near future to YouTube. Keep an eye. Yeah, I'm doing it next week, so you guys can all join in. Yeah, I'll do that one. Yeah, boy. Max, have you watched Raj's Gold Sim yet? Nope. Yeah, yesterday was just a write-off, which I'm really pissed off with. So this is why don't smoke fucking weed, bitches. Just do it on the weekends with your mates. It's
Yeah.
It's useless. Manuel, I set for 17 hours. What the fuck is this?
You roll it. You bonk.
I fucking bonged it. You were literally there when I was there.
Well, I can say this, Max. I went to bed at 2:45 in the morning. I woke up without alarms at 6:10 today. So I slept.
How?
4 hours,
What?
and that's
And you were
what I
baked?
usually sleep. Sorry?
And you baked? You always fucking baked.
Baked.
Yeah.
I've smoked 3 joints already since 6 in the morning. And it's 8:12.
Holy shit! 3
That's
joints.
actually tough.
Holy
Seriously.
fuck! That's why he's finding his gold
Jesus.
strategy, man. He's fucking baked as shit, and he's just
Yeah,
taking.
no
his
wonder he
8
just
pip
goes
fucking-
for it.
Yeah.
He's not even in his own mind. Fucking seeing stars. Maybe that's what I need to do. Just fucking cook.
Get baked.
I'd fucking
Yeah.
I'd love to be Finn baked. I'd fucking love to see Finn. Like Finn and
Oh.
Benny. Finn and Benny in NY. Put the camera on and get fucking baked with him. I'd fucking love that.
Benny's funny.
Do you have any vids on how you use trend lines? It's coming, don't worry. It's coming. There's a lot of things coming.
You laggers are getting some gold out of these things.
Yeah. Only a little bit though, they're not getting a lot. My parents have 7 properties rented out so they don't need to work. Exactly. It's the only issue is the moral part of it, which is kind of like I think that's it's a bit like, oh, if you're buying all the houses and you're not like letting people like buy their own because they can't afford it, and like it's a bit like, oh. Like imagine if you have like 20 houses, you're all renting them out and no one can afford to buy their own house ever, and you're just taking all that money. Oh, like a fucking like single parent stuff. That's the only thing that would kind of like fuck me up.
Stop being broke then.
Yeah, but if you don't do it, someone else will. So
I know, but it's just your morals, isn't it, right? Oh,
Dog eat dog world, mate.
I know it is, but like, oh, it gets to a point where I'd have to like give some for free or something. Like, I'm just too nice at that shit. I just feel too bad.
Give what for free?
Like, give them rent for free. Like, just let them live
What
there.
the fuck, mate? The bank doesn't give you grace.
I know. Capitalism,
He's just got
baby.
a good heart, and
Yeah, I don't like fucking people up like that. I don't like it. I think it's just, oh. That would be my only dilemma. Like, and you know, like, cause you like, my dad says like when he goes through it, like I've got a tenant in one of my new places, and she's like a nurse, and like you have to like look how much they're making and stuff, and how much like you can see literally how much percentage they're giving you of their money every month. It's like, oh. That's painful, like, from one.
especially
like,
a nurse as well, innit? They get paid.
yeah, they get paid fuck all, and she's a single parent, and she's like, you know, she's got 1 kid and stuff. It's like, oh man. So, I mean, the only thing that I do for that is just be a good landlord, and you know, I give her like, if it's a birthday and shit, like I'll find out a birthday and stuff and give her like, you know, some money and stuff. That's how I combat it.
Looking for an easy target, wait.
What? Looking for an easy target. The single mama. You're providing housing, don't see anything wrong. Yeah, you're providing housing, but the housing would still be there if you didn't own it. So for example, if the government just built them all and then just gave it to everyone. So you're not actually doing it, like you're not doing any grace. Want to fish and don't think about money.
Just send us signals, mate. Isn't it?
That's true. Send them through the post. Pew. Look at Taylor. Gives money to a random tenant but tells his girlfriend to get fucked and earn more money. No, but we're together. Like we have to, you know, there has to be certain levels to this shit. And she's also like that, but she's just not there with money yet. So like for example, like she likes paying for her own stuff. She's a lawyer, you know. And her mum was very like, her mum paid for everything in her household. Like she's been brought up like where the woman's in charge, so she'll never depend on me. Like I know that, but I think like doing it together would be like nicer. and she's just spending like, you know, if we got, so for example, like I think so here is like 500, 600 a month. That's all right. If you go into like 800 or 900, that's cutting a lot of her like spendable money for the month, and she barely fucking has like that because she's just getting paid so less. Like the start of a lawyer, like the lawyer thing, you just don't get paid a lot.
And you work like a dog.
Yeah, but she's got the training contract and she's just signed it. I need to post it actually today. So she was the one person out of her whole year to get it.
She got to enjoy that.
I mean, she just works hard, man. And she's always wanted to do it. So she's like, she's a grafter. Like she's a full-on grafter. Like I'm reading this book right now about like habits. It's the one, I think, yeah, Atomic Habits. Habits, right? She literally does this without even thinking about it. Like she keeps with habits. I'm so shit at habits, really bad, and I'm trying to get better at it. But just doing the same thing repetitively every single week for me drives me just so bored. But you have to really do it, like she'll do every single thing in her day exactly the same from day to day, pretty much, and I can't do that. I'd go insane. Yeah, I'd be like, this is so unentertaining. Like I'm fucking bored.
Routine is good though, like to get.
Oh, for sure. To get to places and stuff, for sure it is. But for just, I think it just depends on what personality you are. Like for example, some people at uni just did the same thing every single week. Went to uni, came back home, had a tea, went out on one night, and then they just like that's all they did. But I just need change. I was that kid in my bedroom when I was younger, where you would where I would move my bed around my room like fucking 4 times a year, 4 or 5 times a year, like just for a change.
Yeah.
Because I was fucking bored of like the way it looked.
Surprised you don't change your strategy.
Yeah. A 5-minute trend is gonna be it. I don't believe this man. Man is silently in love. Hope she is watching this stream. How many girlfriends have you changed? Surprisingly enough, Caitlin's only been my one girlfriend, really. I mean, one's when you're younger, but they don't really count. Yeah, she's the first one and probably the last one.
Ooh.
Oh, he's ready to get the knee dirty.
Yeah. This big prenup. His dad's busy with his big prenup already.
I don't like the probably be the last one. I wanted a certain answer.
Ah, fuck off! You never know certainty. It's better than Finn's answers. Finn's answers are fucking gosh awful. The one yesterday, the one yesterday was even fucking worse. What did you say yesterday? You missaid something, but you're like, oh.
Oh yeah, I missaid a word. Yeah.
You should like.
Did I say?
Oh, what was it?
I don't know what I said. I was meant to say rich or something though.
Yeah, you said something and then it came out like, oh my god, Finn, you just fucking rich, you bitch.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. I remember it very clear. I remember it very clear. This fucking 5-minute trend line that people are looking at, it's still holding. Holy shit. Do you think that 4-hour flip is potential trade? You need to tell me what chart, what pair. Max playing live on 0 difficulty. Does your girlfriend leave the bathroom door open, or you're not at that level yet in the relationship? That happened years ago. Dumb question. Why wouldn't a buy off the trend line and gold with the stop loss just below it be valid at this point? So a lot of the lads do that. So there was an example yesterday where Jason did this. For me now, this is too high as well. So like it's just not an example. But if you get a break of the trend line, so a break of this one. Let's try and find an example of one. Jason had one yesterday. Let's take a look. See if we can find it. I barely remember this session now though, because that's fucking baked. But let's take a look. Oh yeah. It was up there. I think Jason had one here, and obviously we came back up. The only issue is this was bad price action, so I left it alone. But on the 15 looked okay. So yeah, when it comes back to the trend line, normally if it taps it and then closes bearish, then that's pretty good. So this one did tap it. If this one came and made a top wick there and then came down, I think it'd be good. Yeah. So it happens a lot, you know, if it comes back to the trend line. But normally you want the touch and then the closure back. You know, as long as it doesn't close below it, then yeah, it's not too bad. We haven't really looked at that too much in depth yet, though. But it's definitely something that Manuel and Jason use, for sure. For sure. So we'll see how GJ goes over here. Looking like he might be okay now for it to continue. Just to look at the 30. 30's reflipping. 30's reflip on. Right, what the fuck is this magic keys asking me to do? Take a look at Goldie. Yeah, Goldie's still looking at it. So yeah, membership link won't open. It's working for me. Let's take a look. Yeah, just maybe if you don't have Telegram downloaded, you need Telegram. Yeah. EJ 4-hour flip. It looking like it's just touched it. But for me, the price action in this area. Just remember, right? The 4-hour flip is there. Is that the perfect time to take a sell? Fuck no. It's right at hourly support. So you got to be careful. Max being politically correct. So 30 minutes flip now. See if it can continue to the highs. If you got in on the flip, stop loss is 9, 10 pips, 4 pip up. 16 pips to the high, not too bad. We'll see. What football team do you support? I'll say Newcastle. Same as your emblem. I'm going to the Newcastle match on Friday. Tomorrow.
Who are they playing?
Some friendly, I think it's called Atlantica or some shit. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, one of my mates from school, Kel, he got injured. I feel a little bit bad for him, bless him. He's literally just started. He literally just started to come into the first team. He was training with them and that, and he's fucked his leg. I bet he must be gutted. Imagine that. I used to play with this guy, and he was sick. Oh, okay, I'll show you his Instagram. I used to play with him, and bear in mind, at school, he used to be a midfielder, a striker, and now he's a defender. So that shows how good the players are. Like, you know, he's been demoted to defender because the other lads are just class. But yeah, like, he's fucking shagged his knee. Oh, just before he was at training camp with them. Huh? Got to be gutted, yeah, man.
You'd be gutted with that.
He's been loaned out like 4 times. He played for Wigan Athletic and he played for others, and now he's just got back in. He's ready to train. Like, he might be on like the bench and stuff for like Prem, and he's fucked his knee. Oh, mate, that must be in it, man. Oh, he's so close.
That's like everything his whole life's been hoping for.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I think he's got a video
That's
of
the
it.
thing with footballers, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It's risky.
It's like the UFC at the weekend. Did you see that? That Tom.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, that's so.
Yeah.
He literally straight away, wasn't it?
Yeah, literally kicked his leg and then just stood down and like he must have popped his knee out or something.
It's the same sort of thing for him because he's on the rise as well.
Yeah, exactly.
It's mad, man. Mad respect to the sports people, man. Holy shit. I mean, to be honest with you, the only thing that you can say which is actually okay for the sports people. Ooh, this 30-minute flip might be okay now. 7 pips if you guys took it. The only good thing about it, like about being a sports person, is that if you get to anywhere near like the good level, you could just become a personal trainer or like a sports helper or something. So you've always got a job, really. You've got good, you know. So there is always you're never gonna be like. I mean, you're not gonna be rich, but you're never gonna be like broke. You'll always have like a. You know,
there's always a path you can go down.
Yeah, like a, you know, something like that. Let's take a look at Mr. Kev. If we get the 1 hour closure below here, I think it will fall to 1735. Yeah. I'll keep an eye on that as well. Looking like the hourly may still pull it off over here. We're still very, very bullish, so.
Do you think the 15 breaks and retest on gold? If we close stronger.
Could be okay.
You draw a line there, it closed above.
Where's the line? On the 5.
Yeah, if you draw a line on top to make a resistance.
Nah.
No, before. It made it broke above and then
You
came to
draw it?
retest.
That GJ 30-minute flip worked. Nice. 15 looked
Put it on
star, though.
Put it on the 15 max. Yeah, so you see there. No, above. Fuck.
Yeah. Hold it as support.
Yeah.
See how far we can push this GJ over here. To look at the hourly time frames now. Yeah, it's at hourly res here, so 250 may happen later on. And man, if we can do this whole move later on, man, that would be good. That'd be hella nice.
Yeah, gold's just flying.
Yeah. It's too bullish, man.
Yeah.
Gold will highly break the hourly high next 30-60 minutes and will push. Wouldn't risk any sell. Yeah. Yeah, boy.
I've got a 1 minute OB at 1743.48. I just want to see how it reacts to that. That one, yep.
Good question. So, Max, how long did it take you to become profitable and how long to build a good psychology? So for me, it took me like 3 years. 3 years of painstaking. And towards the end of that last year, that's when it started to do well, because that's when I started to watch Raja and start to not blow accounts, right? So, yeah, it took that long. And to build a good psychology is so dependent on the person. For me, it took me fucking 3 years, like literally 3 years. People like Brian, who are a bit like robots and a bit like fucking autistic, they'll like, you know, do it in like, 3 weeks.
Just say autistic.
So people who
The first part was great, and then you just ended with autistic. That's amazing. Thanks, mate.
I had to put you
appreciate
down,
it.
Brian. I had to put you down.
Yeah,
Don't have
I
to, don't have to
appreciate
lick your bum that much.
Yeah.
So yeah, like people like,
I'll
Brian,
put you down more.
Brian, Vince. I think Vince is quite good like that as well. You know, it depends. So normally, and this is just a broad thing. If you're very, very, very extroverted, so I'm very extroverted. I'm a fucking retard. Man, my psychology was wank. But if you're more like, you know, intrinsic, maybe more like relaxed down, normally you master it a little bit more. So it's dependent on the person. But what you'll learn with a group like this is the discipline, the consistency of taking the same trades every single day, and not blowing your account when price actions wank. Huge things. Over trading, over leverage is the most common reason. Yeah. What would you say? What was the main reason for blowing accounts? Yeah, exactly that. Over trading, over risking. I would say the one that for blowing the accounts is over risking, right? Putting like a fucking one lot on like a £200 account. What the fuck was that?
Like revenge trading as well, innit?
Yeah.
I used to do that all the time.
Same.
Lose like 2 trades in like fucking next minute I've lost 15.
Yeah. Revenge trading with a double lot was my absolute kryptonite. Revenge trading and putting a double lot to make your money back and more, man, I'd fucking get slapped every single time. I'd get slapped. And now I'm down like 30%. Ah, man, like this is here we go again. Because if you're down 30%, in my head I was like, right, well, if I'm down 30%, I'm gonna be the same pissed off if I'm down 50%. So let's just risk that extra 20. And then you get to minus 50%, you go, oh, I've lost half my account. Ah, fuck it, let's just burn the whole account. How stupid is that? So that's when I came across...
Autistic.
That is pretty autistic, I agree. So then from then, you know, I just had to focus on watching Mr. Raja trade. And after a couple of years, it was good. Good shit. Have you ever blown an account, Max? Bro, I've blown more accounts than you will ever imagine. That's why I was so passionate about making the Instagram, because I was a huge culprit. I've probably blown like 25 accounts, I'd probably say.
Shit.
Yeah. 25 accounts.
You
Lightweight,
start
lightweight.
small, Max.
Huh?
You start off small in your accounts, you know, when you first started, just putting like
Yeah,
2
yeah, 200 quid, but obviously that's a lot when you're fucking 16.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Come on, Goldie, give me 100.
Go on, Goldie. Go, Goldie. Go, 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 go. Blast off, bitch. 30 minutes just closed. This is the hourly open. Oh, an hourly's closed back bullish. Oh, mate. How much would your stops be on the previous? Oh, fuck. I was thinking maybe I might get it this time. We've closed above 1744. To be fair, the FOREX is right there. 40 pip stop. Holy shit. I think I have a better start. My third account, bruh, but doing better now. That's amazing, mate. If you're on your third account and you're like actually starting to see consistent games, I'd say if you've done more than 2 months on an account and you haven't blown it, you're doing well. Because for me, the cut point when I was losing all my money was a month. A month would be my max, and then I'd lose the whole thing. So if you're over 2 months and you're starting to, even if you're at break even though, but you're starting to manage well, you're starting to, not lose a lot, then you're at the right stage, right? Yeah, missing the move and then chasing it when it's gone is the worst, for sure. I'm a big advocate for that, man. If you miss the move, then you've missed the move. Just wait until the next one. Because the amount of times you have to go back and try and take this fucking trade, and then you get slapped and everyone else is just taking profits and you've just got slapped. Like, Don't even bother. Yeah, got a life lesson in gambling mentality, revenge trading, all of it yesterday. Basically did everything you're not supposed to, live and learn. Yesterday? Yeah, man. And look at the correlation, right? Look at the correlation, right? Yesterday you had a gambling day. Now, what was one of the correlations? Let's just highlight yesterday. There's yesterday and GJ. Okay, let me just highlight gold as well. Gold wasn't as bad, I don't think, but I still think it was still as good. Let's take a look. So this is gold yesterday. Yeah, gold was actually not that bad on the 50, to be honest. This is gold zone. So if you're trading GJ, okay, isn't there a correlation that you blew your account yesterday? Why? Because it was in a fucking fat stinking range before news. And I tell you what, right now, the amount of times I blew accounts on these shitty days where you look back at the end of the day here, when you've just lost your full account and you go, what the fuck was I doing in here? There was absolutely there wasn't one trade in my setups that was in this zone. Why the fuck did I take any? Okay? So you've got to remember that. Especially if you take one L in this range, that should be you done for that range. Leave it alone. Okay? Leave it alone. Let's see if this Goldie can pump. See if it can break it. Gold will retest previous 1 hour candle right now with this flip and will push above the 4 hour resistance, I bet. Ooh. If hourly comes down first. Untested areas probably there. It's quite far away though. Nothing worse than journaling an over trading day. But that's the good part though, Joey boy. You're actually doing it. So the webinar that I'm putting out today talks about what a gambler trader does and what a good trader does, even if they're taking the same trade. Okay. So for example, a gambler trader who's just taking maybe an L, they're looking straight at how much they've lost, how much percentage they've lost, how much money they've lost, how pissed off they are about the trade, how it didn't work out. Okay, they're focusing all their energy on this anger and this hatred that they've lost. When what they really should be looking at is go, right, I took this loss. Let's first of all look at why I took this loss. What went wrong? What things went wrong? Write it down in my journal. Okay, how could I have managed risk better? Okay, and then after, you've got a journal. You've put it in your journal, all this stuff. You've got a journal of exactly what went wrong. So next time you won't do it. Okay, you focus on that. You focus that you could have managed risk if the 5 minute or the 50 minute closed against you. Okay, And now, when it comes again, that trade, you're not going to take the trade. And even if you do take the trade this second time, you'll probably manage risk better, okay? Whereas a trader who doesn't do this is going to take the exact same trade and the exact same time, the exact same candles, be exactly as annoyed as last time, because all they've done is focus on how much money they've lost. They're not actually focused on what went wrong. What's the fucking point in that? Okay? So you've got to focus on that. Focus on what went wrong, right? Be positive in your losing trades. What actually went wrong? If you don't know what went wrong because you're focusing on the trade, how the fuck are you meant to know if it went to enter next time or not? You're probably still going to enter, right? And you're still going to lose, so all down to that. Sounds like my first stages as a trader, yeah. Not journaling and just taking the next trade again and again, and you're like, oh, you should have just probably looked at your losing trade. Stop talking about me. Paulie, you've just joined, bro. You'll learn a lot, I'm telling you. We've done it all.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, man, you'll learn a lot about that. Trust me, there'll be a lot of money saved.
Thank you. You know what? I tell you what I do keep doing though is, I tell you my big thing is that I keep adjusting what I'm risking. So like if I take a couple of small losses, I'll then put kind of like I'll risk less, and then typically that will be the winner.
Yeah.
And it won't kind of cover my losses.
Yeah, so you hold it on longer.
I find that frustrating as well.
Yeah, so if you're either getting to TP and you've nowhere near covered your losses because you're at a smaller lot now, and now you want to hold it on, so you don't even close it sometimes. Yeah, that's a big thing as well. I think for me personally, it's keeping the same set lot size, because the more you fanny about with changing your percentage gain and stuff, then you are going to be looking good. Oh, that didn't even cover it. Whereas you know, if you'll go into the session and you've got a set lot size and you've just taken a 3 pip L, and then you've taken another L, maybe a 6 pip L. Now you're down -9 pips. It's fine. You know exactly the day just by keeping a fixed lot. If you've got a percentage one, it can get really confusing, and as you say, you might be hitting TP1, which is the perfect area to hit it, but you're gonna hold it on more because you feel that you think you need to get back those profits, but it really isn't the case.
No, exactly.
Yeah, I think Brian, you're a big advocate for that, eh?
Yeah, keep the lots the same. Man.
It just makes
rather
life
just
much easier.
If you take a loss, just switch your PC off, come back the next session, and just rather look for that, not a recovery trade, but look for the setup that you would take. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's the confidence in yourself. We can sit and listen to Max. We can sit and listen to any mentor. Max, something can happen to Max tomorrow, and he's not here, right?
Yeah.
Then what happens? You got to find your next mentor. But if you just trust yourself and work on yourself and look at the entries that you want to constantly take, that you have a good percentage win ratio in, you're not going to change those lot size when you take a loss. You know what I mean? You're just going to wait for it to appear again.
Yeah.
And the first thing I'd say is do this. This is what my chart looks like. So just don't have anything there. Just have it like that. Don't have any numbers down or up. Just don't care. I always keep that closed as well, so you don't have to look. And then you literally just trade in the charts. It's great.
I was going to say that's probably the biggest thing that helped me. Like a couple of months ago, just completely turned off my terminal, so I never saw the money side of it.
Yeah.
And then you start to really focus on actually just taking good trades. You're not concerned with the result.
And then you take positions off at where they should be because you're just looking at the charts, whereas you're not looking at how much money you're up.
Yeah, I said it yesterday when I also took my toolbox off with an account balance. That was another good thing that happened to me, was just taking away that watching money.
Yeah.
Just watch the setup. That's what it's about, right?
Thank you. Appreciate all the advice, guys. Thank you.
So good, so good. Does a 5-minute trend line? I haven't tried it on the tops, to be honest. No, it's always down and then the breaks. I haven't tried this out, so I couldn't tell you, man. But if you want to see, then you go to the software effects and you do it. So everyone in the Zoom and the mentorship, if you guys haven't yet, go to the chat and go to that pinned one. I think some people had issues with it. Joe, did you fix it?
Sasson reposted the new one. So
Okay,
I deleted it by accident.
Yeah,
my bad.
So there's the link for the simulation that you can use, and then you can go through it anything you want. Oh my god!
Fucking hell!
Is that today, Manuel?
That's this morning's work.
He's fucking fried. Okay, so yeah, GJ may get a closure. Probably wait to the 30-minute, I think, later on. But it's right at FOREX as well. So I think I may wait later on for GJ, to be honest with you. That was a nice little push, I think. Yeah, the 5-minute entry on Session was, not Session, Bri was very sniper. And yeah, well done for people who took that. For me, it's not there. The 15 though wasn't. This closure here was more of a move, but still the stop was 17 pips, and it was fucking around 165. So I decided to leave it out. But yeah, well done for people who took it. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow, man, for Friday, where the giveaways are. So make sure to do some nice, cool charts today if you're taking any wins or L's. Mainly L's I'd like to look at, but also wins. And yeah, we'll give you some magic keys tomorrow. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you very much. I said thank you, Maxi.
Thank you, everyone. And yeah,
Max.
see. Oh my God,
Goldie! Thanks for calling me autistic. Thanks for calling me autistic today. I appreciate it.
Brian, fuck off. Right, see you later, guys. Peace out, man. See you later, squad. See you later, YouTube. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys later, man. Peace out, squad. Adios, amigos.